Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high see when we in our Lord state. It's L-Deez for another episode of I Need to Know with my special guest. Introduce yourself.
Alias, AMG, Alias Music Group.
Okay, what's up, man?
Chilling.
Man, why do you always come to this studio with one hat, man?
Hey, man, man, I got him. You know, I just be dressing up for the jacket and the hat, man, but
Man,
I got all colors.
When you come, you supposed to bring a gift, man. I want to wear a hat.
Man, I got you. I got them too, though.
Do I get to wear the red one?
I got one to match that.
Oh, you serious?
Serious.
I wear camouflage and earth tones all day.
Yeah, that was my mama before she passed away. That was her favorite gift.
Oh, really?
Was the jackets.
Was she born in October, November, what?
Nah, she was born in May.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, May 20th.
Okay, well, let her rest. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So what's up, man? What brings you on here, man? What are you about?
Man, I'm about this pushing and promotion, man.
Okay.
You know, out here just trying to network every day. Every day it's a hustle. You know, I wake up in the morning, you might get like, it depends on what side of the town you on. I will hit you at 2 o'clock in the morning and ask you, did you post that flyer?
Okay.
You know what I mean? What I tell them what I got going on consistently all day. I probably hit you and be like, bro, you got a show next week.
Okay. So what are you? Are you A&R, manager, artist? What's going on?
The above, everything.
Okay, so the answer is D, all of the above.
A CEO, a manager, you know what I mean? I manage artists. I'm the whole label, so I'm the budget. I am the source of everything, the planner,
Okay.
the pusher.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The hustler, the mind behind all the thinking.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back real quick. First off, I like to ask all my guests, how did you get your name? How did you get your name?
Shit, well, let me see. Alias came from a group. It was me, Dre Mac, and Tabo. So we had Alias as a group, and people kept on calling me Alias. And I'm like, nah, I'm Alias Mill. Oh. I was Alias Mill. He Alias Dre Mac. Okay. And I had Alias Tay. Okay. And I just kept on rapping. The nigga just kept on putting my shit up there, Alias. And I'm like, fuck it. Okay. Alias. And they still was Alias Dre Mac and Alias Tay. It was just like how Mozzie say Mozzie, but he got Mozzie. Yeah. So it's a whole group. Okay. You know what I mean?
Was y'all rappers?
Yeah.
Okay. What era was y'all spitting in?
Man, we were spitting in the 90s.
The 90s.
In the hottest era.
Okay. I'm glad you know that.
The hottest era, though. You know, I'm talking about before Frisco had 5 rap groups. Yeah. I'm talking about like when Selsky had Lil Swoop. Okay. When RBO had Hitman. Okay. When JT had San Quinn. Okay. When, I don't know what was in Sunnydale as a young rapper. It wasn't nobody. No, it was. It was Miller. Because Point had Budweiser.
I've heard of Budweiser.
Sunnydale had Miller.
Because what's the name? RBL shouted out Budweiser before, right?
Back then, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hip-hop in the motherfucking Bay.
Yeah, we come up under the RBL era, though. You know what I mean?
Are you from Hunters Point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Point, yeah, straight up. 94124, man.
So, how big is Hunters Point?
It's big.
Like, is it possible to be from Hunters Point but not know nobody in Hunters Point, or do everybody know each other?
It depends on your household. Okay. It depends on where you live at. I mean, I can be in a point and know everybody know us from us rapping. Yeah. You know, if I hit the city, it's a face that you know for sure. You know what I mean? Because people tell me all the time, hey, you know something. Like, nah, I don't know. They might know me. Okay. Because we was rapping all through high school when Hitman was alive, when Mr. C was alive, when all the shit was, when Tater Tay and them was out there, 11-5, Co-Work Hustlers.
Is 11-5 from Hunters Point?
Yeah, for sure.
And they the one that did Vega, right?
Everybody likes
I used to love that shit.
Yeah, that's my big homie, Tater Tay.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite weed songs, like the Vega. But Don't Give Me No Bammer Weed is Frisco's anthem.
For sure.
I'm talking about that's the anthem.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that's y'all anthem. I got five on it is the Bay Area anthem, though. Yeah. You know, I got to ask you something. You from Frisco, right? Yeah. So when Richie Rich say this, no zigzags, believe that, choking, when the beat cut off, do you say Oakland?
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we do though, for real.
You got to represent this shit correctly, right?
You got
because
to.
we be like this. When they say, don't give me no Bammer weed, we be like this, don't smoke that shit in the S. We be saying the SFC. We don't be saying no AK.
Yeah, nah. You got to say, don't give me no Bammer weed, don't smoke that shit in the SFC.
Man, shout out to one of my young homies, right? One time he said something, he was from Oakland, but he was 10 years younger than me at the time, right? Yeah. So I'm like about 30, he got about 20, he said something about, I said something about 415. He said, you claim that shit? I said, hold on, man. Slow the fuck down. Hold on. I said, did you know that the whole Bay Area used to be 415? He said, no, I didn't know that. I said, when were you born? He said, 89. I said, well, there it go. It changed right when you was born, damn near.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cats with the tats.
Yeah, for sure. I said, nigga, that was a whole prison gang, nigga, if you want to keep it all the way thorough. I said, in fact, you ever heard of Richie Rich? He said, yeah. I said, he was in a group called 415. Yeah. 415, and actually, no, that was the name of the album, but 415, though.
Yeah, 415.
Yep, with him, D-Log, Brother Broski, and DJ Durrell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I got to ask you a question. Was Alias your first rap name?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so you just came out with
my street name was Milky Way.
Oh, Milky Way.
That's when niggas had ski.
Yeah. You
know what I'm talking about for real, like old school shit, ski.
Yeah.
I had a hat, nigga, that had rhinestones on it. That shit said Milky Way.
For sure.
Signs on it.
Was that your alias? Speaking of alias.
Hey, that's still my alias to niggas' mamas.
Huh?
If they mamas see me, they be like Milky Way. And it's like they call you by your first name, they call you by the first name they knew you as. They know my real name, but they call me as Milky Way.
I was just gonna get into that. Have you ever bumped into Not You Abroad with an alias, and then later on you got
for sure. My alias was Alias.
Oh,
but it's Alias spelled the same way. That's some cold shit, right?
This motherfucker slick to the motherfucker, man. Let me make sure I got my motherfucking wallet in my pocket, man. Let me switch my shit to the left side, man.
Hey, look, because the motherfucker, I wanted to see how smart and stupid they was at the same time, just sitting around like Alias. And I just spelled it out, and the motherfucker said Alias. So I was like, well, I guess that's the Alias. But fuck it, we just go. Alias just made me just turn it to James Bond on motherfuckers all the time.
Yeah. You got to. You gotta throw a few things out there. I remember one time back in the day, right? I was partying with my partners from the West, and we used to, go to East Oakland and Black Friday. This was when I was about 19. So this chick knew me from my god sister.
Yeah.
She knew my name was L something, but she didn't know it was Lawrence, so she said, Larry. So I said, what's up? So she said, what's up, Larry? I was like, fuck it. I'll let her run with it. I mean, I can pull that shit, right?
Yeah.
Larry. I remember when I met I was with my big son mama when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend and shit like that, and we went to go eat at Uno's, and it was her and two partners, and the girl was the waitress. So I'm just sitting down waiting, and she said, hey, Larry. My chick was like, Larry, who the fuck is that?
That's fucked up.
But you gotta run it up though.
Yeah, you gotta run that flam. I say this is my middle name or some shit real quick.
I just didn't say shit. Sometimes, what's understood don't gotta be explained. For sure. So I want to know this. When you was rapping, right? Mm-hmm. When you was rapping, do you still rap?
When I want to.
Okay.
Now, I'm just saying it's not trying to be cocky.
Yeah.
It's when I want to.
Okay.
Like I say, for instance, I was in the studio with a whole bunch of youngsters, right?
Uh-huh.
And we did like 6 songs. We still had 2 hours left.
Yeah.
And I kept on hearing their styles and shit, and I was like, that shit cool. I'm finna show you niggas how to do this shit.
Okay.
And I went in the booth on them.
Yeah.
And I just straight through. And they was like, damn, you wrote that? I was like, no, I didn't write that. That was all freestyle. But
yeah,
it was straight through, right? So the song came out, and my young partner went behind me and did a hook.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, this a hit.
Yeah.
So we dropped the video, we did the shit, but it's called Black Card.
Okay. Black Card?
Black Card.
Car?
Black Card.
Oh, Black Card, yeah.
Like Visa.
Yeah.
But that was me just being in the studio with a whole bunch of cats that was talented. They was dope as fuck, but they never heard my type of flow. My flow was the old school 90s flow.
Yeah.
But it was to a young beat, so I went in there and like,
Yeah.
Bomb me up, nigga.
Yeah.
Dramatize. Bitches on my dick trying to get the dime, nigga. Money on my mind, bitch. I'm a grind, nigga. And they never heard that. And they was like, this nigga rapping all the way through.
Yeah.
And that was just freestyling though.
Yeah.
So, but then I came out, the niggas like, oh, bro, you dope.
So you had to put on your old school daddy belt, huh?
Yeah, I just had to just show my young niggas, don't get it twisted because I don't want to rap that I can't rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I tell kids, I said, this shit is for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to rap no more. I done did it. I done seen it. I done beefed. I done got out of beef. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Where I want to make sure y'all safe and get behind y'all because I know how to do this shit in a whole different way.
What made you want to stop rapping and start doing like more of the behind the scenes work?
Just seeing a lot of killings. You know what I mean? Just seeing, not visually seeing killings.
Yeah,
but just a lot of death beyond in the rap. Like Mr. C got killed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We out there playing football in the street. He died at the hospital. Hitman died. You know what I mean?
Did he get killed on the bus?
Nah, he got killed in his car.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But those was like real artists that was friends before artists. You know, we all from the same block. So us being out there in the lab with them after school every day, traveling on a school bus. I'm talking about we catching the bus, nigga Mr. C picking me up in the car with a window busted on the side, but he picking us up like he the big homie and he taking us to the studio, keeping us out of trouble. So just seeing all the ups and downs and the splits and the dividing of the turfs, going through all of the trials and tribulations of shit we going through, nigga don't want to be, I got too many haters back then to develop new haters because people don't want to see you on.
That's right.
They you know, they follow you on Instagram to see how you doing. They don't really want to see you doing good. They want you to have a bad look all day, like, damn, this nigga broke. If you shining, they don't like you. But if you doing bad, they comment, post, laugh, send a picture, share it, all the other shit.
Yeah. Earlier, you said something about somebody like football, or you said something about like somebody was playing football or whatever and got killed. You said somebody got...
No, we was outside playing. I was playing outside with Dre Mack that day. We was outside down the street, and then Mr. C got shot on New Year's Eve.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? So around like 12 o'clock that afternoon, when he passed, it was just like, damn, this rap shit is for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just made me just rap. We in there busting, doing all this shit. It was just a lot of years behind the shit to where it's like, once you get out of the safe zone, you already know what the cats, because a lot of cats be out here trying to get into the shit. They don't understand. Yeah. Nigga, with the fame come drama.
It do.
With the fame, niggas trying to rob you. They want to attack you. Everywhere you go, niggas is out here looking for fake beef and real beef and like all this social media beef and shit, man. Thank God we didn't have social media because it'd be bigger than what it was back then.
And it'll definitely be bigger than what it is now.
Exactly.
You know, because like social media is a drug, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it is though. You know, like motherfuckers might feel a certain type of way if they don't get a certain response or something like that. You know?
It's just like a survival thing. Like me being a grown ass man knowing right now is like cats really want to be stars. And I tell them, I say, you know, you got to be out there. Don't do that. I tell them don't do this and don't do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't be out here trying to create drama. You want lesser beef than more beef. You know what I mean? I said, I'm here to get you to the top. We not trying to fake it to make it. I'm just trying to make sure that you safe in this shit. You know what I mean? Because I already know what can happen. You know what I mean? When we leave shows early after all the artists perform, they be like, damn, you be out. I'm talking about not the artist, I be gone. Yeah. I'm like, shit, now I got a whole household to get to, my nigga. We didn't did everything. I didn't get a DJ the flash drive. Y'all done performed. I made sure y'all shit went all the way through. Boom, I'm gone. Yeah. Because I ain't got no time for these bitches out here. I'm cool. You know what I mean? It ain't no bride out here trying to give me 200,000 on this backstage behind this DJ. I'm gone. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It ain't no funny money out there. I'd rather keep a solid chick at home instead of being out here with these dusty brides. Because these brides ain't trying to do nothing but take your money, man. Huh? Get a trick to trick. You know what I mean? She want the nigga in the back that's popping all of $800 bottles. I ain't that nigga, man.
Yeah. So I got to ask you a question. Now, this is what I want to ask you. Do you think, right, different genres of rap music create different consequences?
Yeah.
Because, like, I used to do, like, a lot of street rap, right? I used to do a lot of street rap, and I know, like, it used to be that type of shit, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know, like, my group, we kind of like, not really split up, but some people stopped. Some people, when I just kept going and I started doing more music with my, in an alternative, kind of like more alternative music and shit like that, it has been, it's a different vibe. It's a totally different vibe. One is just we all partying, and one, you know, you rapping that shit on stage, right? That gunplay shit and all that old type of shit and that type of shit come with that type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can be at a show and a nigga jump on your stage, test you in they city.
Yeah.
You know, I done seen cats get their mic snatched. Ain't none of that ever happened to us because we was always respected. We didn't go out there, I ain't smiling at you at no show. Straight up.
You know what? I've actually did that. Shout out to my cousin, right? Before I knew the motherfucker was my cousin, right? He from the city. You know KF Kelly?
KF Kelly?
He told KF Kelly.
What part of the city from?
He's my best friend's cousin. So
now, that might be his street name. What was his rap name?
That was it.
I mean, when he came out.
We was in the 90s. We was in Berkeley, but he was in the 90s. You know
what I mean?
Like about 98. But anyway, he was rapping. And I got up on stage and started rapping, and he was looking like, who is Blood? But come to find out, that was my motherfucking best friend's cousin. Yeah. We tight as fuck though today. He like an honorary, you know what I'm saying, member of the group and shit like that. But he didn't know who the fuck I was. Still to this day, motherfuckers remember me from that rap in Berkeley.
Yeah, and no disrespect to dude. It's so many rappers now.
Yeah.
Back then, when we was only like 5 and 6 of us. I'm talking about you could go to a show and know who the Frisco niggas was. Like, okay, you know what I mean? But now I just didn't.
Well, shit, man, when I go to a Frisco, if they in, I know a Frisco nigga because I'm checking for DuckTales.
Yeah. And you know what? I cut mine off because of that. You know, cats can identify you. I see young cats that be like, where you get the, I say, you from the city? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, but the DuckTale identify you in that, Ori.
Yeah. That's that Market Street shit.
Nah, that's that Frisco shit, that Ori.
I remember motherfuckers was doing that on Market Street like 1997, 8. Motherfuckers was flagging down Dovies. Hooray!
Now, that's probably where you was at.
Yeah, that's where I was at. Right off the Tenderloins, right? Next to the motherfucking Tenderloins.
Now, them was some real Frisco niggas that was doing the Ori. Now, if you in the TLs nigga ain't doing Ori, they say, hey, shit like that. Nah, we was doing
There might be the jackers that come at about 7 o'clock at night.
I mean, because TLs is mixed up with Richmond, Sacramento.
That's who I was referring to.
Everybody out there. You know what I mean?
That's exactly who I was referring to, and I am so glad you said it.
Yeah, but it ain't no, they already know cats come out there from Vallejo, from everywhere. And, but the police know if you out here visiting. Yeah. I went down there to the TLs. I'm not from the TLs. They jacked me up. They said, what you out here doing? What you buying? I'm like, I ain't buying shit, nigga. I'm in the TLs. Yeah. But they knew I wasn't from Tenderloin. So the Tenderloin is an area where you sell crack, pussy, are you buying or supplying. You know what I mean? But that's an area that I don't be out there hanging. I ain't selling no dope.
You might see anything in the Tenderloins. You might see a midget prostitute on crutches in that motherfucker.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might see some shit you can't identify what it is. You know what
I mean? And that part, I'm going to just leave that alone, that part. So I got to ask you a question about how do you pick up artists that you actually think is hot?
That's a good question. I do my research on them.
Okay.
I go all through their social media platforms. I go through all their streams. I go through their YouTubes. I go through their SoundCloud. I go through their Spotify. But I make sure that I see who doing their distribution. I find out who's marketing, who's selling their shit. You know, if they ain't got no distribution, I find out. I just look at their fan base. I look at how many likes they got. You know what I mean? And I see how dedicated they are. If they like, I mean, it's a lot of cats that hit me that be tight. Yeah. I'm talking about I got tight artists hitting me that I can't take on because now I ain't saying that I ain't fucking with them. I'm just like, they drive not there. It's not authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the cats I pick up, they gotta like, the cats I pick up, they probably hit me a month before I even fucked with them.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Because it's loyalty over royalty. It's not like me accepting, oh, I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. You gotta have a real drive for me to pick you up because it's my time and energy. Because I'm going to be doing way more than the artist. You go see an artist with me, and I'm going to feed it into him. Like, bro, You got to be out here hitting. Like when I told you earlier, I'm like, when the last time you posted?
Yeah.
I was serious because I ain't seen you post.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to show cats like, bro, you got to be out here consistently because that shit'll die quick as fuck. Your fame will go away quick as hell. If you got a new record, you got to drop that shit like you thirsty, you hungry, you trying to get paid, you trying to get interviews, you trying to do shows, you trying to hit the road. I need to be on flights. So that's why I do a lot of filming just to show these cats. But cats come to me because they see, I mean, a lot of OG cats throw cats at me, but I work with a lot of industry cats too, though. Like, I had a big group called Never Broke Again, NBA Young Boy Brother OG 3-3. Now, the way I came across 3-3 was through my boy AOB Chris. Now, he was doing rapping, and 3-3 hit him and asked him how fast how did you drop that record that fast? And he was like, I did it through this through this distribution. And then he introduced me to 3-3. I say, well, 3-3 signed to Master P right now. You know what I mean? I was working him 3 years ago. We dropped a record that did 23 million streams. And I downloaded the shit in my living room and put it out. And the shit blew up. But a lot of young artists came from out of state to me because of that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So that's how a lot of new out-of-state cats discovered me. Seeing 3-3 is behind me, he like all the pictures and shit, and they like, okay, you mess with him, but and a lot of Bay Area artists come from me going out to shows, scouting, standing back with the groups I'm managing, looking at him like, oh, he'd be dope. Because I got to look at appearance.
Yeah.
Pretty handsome. You know what I mean? Is he marketable? I'll be like, it's like a modeling gig. You got to go out there like, can this nigga sing? Do he look handsome? This nigga got mumps. You ain't finna do it.
So
I'll be really out there like, bro, I tell these cats like, bro, you gotta come out here fancy. I'm like, man, no, you gotta just be on your shit because the industry is looking at, can they push you?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
when I'm out here with you, I gotta make you look like I can push you. So the big labels come to me like, bro, how did you do all this and do all that? I got other managers that holler at me that follow my Instagram, look at my stories. Yeah. You know what I mean? Be all behind the scenes, but it's just a lot of stuff that I do for artists other than just distribute their music because I spend my own money on. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of cats that take your money. Let me help you with your money. Yeah. That's a chance I'm taking. So cats, is word of mouth. They like, bro, he did this and did that and did this. And then they come from them and come fuck with me through them.
So, in your opinion, right, from a manager standpoint and an artist standpoint, what makes a manager a good manager and a bad manager?
Bad manager, I'm going to tell you the bad manager parts. Somebody that's taking your money, you know what I mean, and pocketing your shit. I mean, like, I know me as a manager, I do like this. I don't take no money from you if you ain't popping. I need 15% when you start popping. You know what I mean? So everything we doing is off the rip. We out here hitting these shows and shit. I'm spending my own money until you get where you need to get. But once the 5,000s and the 30,000 start rolling in, I need my 15%. You go get your 85 for sure. You know what I mean? But it's just for me to keep it doing. But a bad manager will book shit and try to get 1,500 when he telling you it's only 1,000 that you getting. You know what I mean? Somebody taking 500 from you. Just taking money out your pocket. I'm not a guy that's trying to beat nobody. Yeah. You know what I mean? A manager is not going to explain shit to you. He's not going to tell you to set up your artist account. He's not going to tell you to set up your iTunes account, your iTunes for artists, your Spotify for artists, set up your BMI. You know, that's a bad manager that's not telling you. Because I tell them straight up, I need you to get ASCAP or BMI. I need you to track your publishing. I need you to get on your own money that you can make up for all these other songs that you've been doing all these features on. I need you to get paid from all the shit previous before you even got with me. You can have a whole catalog out there that you don't see a cent from. You ain't collecting the royalties. You know, if I ain't telling you that shit, that's bad. You know what I mean? A person that ain't getting your press kit set up. You know, your electronic press kit, getting your bio, your picture, your website built up. But you just got to be... You you got to make sure that your artist is worth. You got to make your artist feel like they worth something. You know what I mean? A bad manager is somebody that just they ain't got no love for you. They out there trying to rip you off. Man.
Have you ever had to whoop one of your artists' ass?
Nah. Yeah. I ain't had no old ass artists. All my artists is young.
Gotcha.
So I'm like a father figure to them. I'm not out here. It's just because I already know what's gonna come with somebody with a cocky attitude. Oh, bro, I don't need none of that shit, nigga. Yeah. Your time is past. Yeah. You know, can't nobody manage you, nigga. You know, you's unmanageable, nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga, that's why you looking for me, nigga, because you see me out here with these young cats. Yeah. And I'm trying to make it pop. Because see, I tell an artist like this, bro, you popping. Yeah. Let's keep it popping. Okay. Let's get it popping and stay on it. So I encourage them. I be behind them like I'm rooting for them. Like, bro, I'm boosting their confidence. I'm boosting their self-esteem. I'm out here like I'm in their corner like a nigga in finna fight. Hey, bro, you finna beat his ass. You finna beat I be in their corner so much to where I try to make sure they're not overexcited about getting rich, but I'm telling them the truth. Like, bro, you keep consistently at it. I'm doing motivational speeches to them all day because that drive them. It ain't no bullshit. I ain't no cap. I tell them, you ask my artist right now, bro, he behind us telling us, you the next thing popping. Yeah. But don't let the failure that you think that you didn't make no money come with the shit. Look at your numbers. Your numbers is up. Yeah, definitely. Once you get your numbers up and you get your fan base up, you go stay on top. Just don't trip off the money. Cats be out here tripping off the money. Ah, man, I need to get paid. I'm like, yeah, you need fans too. Yeah, yeah. Man, why we ain't getting booked for shows? Nigga, nobody know who you is. Nigga, what you mean? Yeah, yeah. You did 200,000 streams. That ain't shit, nigga. In this industry, you need 50 million. You know what I mean? You need to be in their face. You need to be popping up on the searches. You need to be popping up on Instagram Live. You need to be popping up in the search. When you type somebody's name in Google, that shit need to pop up consistently. So cats don't understand that they have to do the same shit I'm doing. Yeah. Then you'll be popping.
When you think about your artists, name an artist that you actually have that either works as hard as you or harder.
Rocky Sherm.
Okay.
Rocky Sherm since a child. I'm talking about Rocky been with me since he was 16. Okay. Rocky hit me through the DM, a SoundCloud rap, a freestyle he did. He did a little baby freestyle over. Dope as fuck. Yeah. But at the time, I was managing the group, and I didn't take it seriously.
You didn't take him seriously? You didn't take managing the group seriously?
I didn't take his music seriously when I first heard it. Because I got hella shit thrown at me. I'm doing a lot of shit. And when I heard it, I was like, this dope. But let's see what he about. Yeah. So I just laid off him. And then I hit him back like 5 months later. Like, nigga, you dope. Yeah, yeah. I can lay the you dope on him. You know, I didn't want to hit him with the you dope because they get cocky. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm the shit. Yeah. So you got to make sure that you don't just approach them like they the shit, because you got to make them just understand, like, this is a process. You can't just come aboard, because I got all the keys. And when I say I got all the keys, this is real shit. I've been around too many legendary people.
This is like some straight pimp shit to me.
Nah. Pimping is taking somebody's money.
This look, like some motherfucking high-tech pimp shit, to be honest, nigga. See, you can't just let them all in, nigga. See, I got the keys. I'm the one that opened the door that can't be closed. I'm the one that closed the door.
Nah, you gotta. Well, let's say it like this. No, because that's the wrong angle you saying. Now, pimping is pimping. Look,
no, I'm just. Look, but it's smooth though than the motherfucker though.
Look, when you say you got the keys, yeah. You got the tools, you know what to do. Yeah. I know what to do. Like, you know what I mean? I know how to go set you up shows and shit. Yeah. Go get you interviews, go get you performances, let's go everywhere beyond your city. Yeah. It's just I know the steps to take because I did a lot of street promo. We just posting shit up in Seattle. Yeah. You know, I know to go to Bakersfield out here in LA. I know if you out of state, I'm finna go hit every shit around your city, but you can't tell a person that until you know that they with you 100%. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like giving somebody some game and they run off with somebody else. That's right. So you got to keep some of that shit top secret until you feel like they are bored. So it ain't pimping. It's just don't pimp yourself.
That's right.
Don't be out here assed out. A lot of cats that you done showed the ropes to, they over here, choom. Yeah. You know, you got to keep them to where they grounded, to where they understand it's more about the money, because they see how much money you spend and you ain't worried about a dime that you spending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's not about how many studio sessions I paid for, or how many album covers, or how many releases, how much money I ain't made back. It's about the grind and the drive. So when they get that money, they know who to fuck with. So
this is what I want to know. Have you ever had an artist that got away? Like, damn, I let him get away. Or damn, I let her get away.
Yeah, I had an artist that got away. I mean, that wasn't really, he wasn't even the board. It's just
part of the game.
What it is, part of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he was super dope too. He was dope. He was like one of my first artists that I had that came out the cuts.
Yeah.
Wanted me to sign him. Wanted me to do all this music and all this hardcore shit, pay for all these videos and shit. And one day he told me, take the videos down. I said, all right.
Why did he say that?
I mean, he had his family in his ear. Okay. He had his people in his ear telling him, oh, you tight. You know, if they ain't under contract, it's a problem. Because that contract, you can break a bond. They can just get up out of here. But he had family members in his ear so much to where it messed up his stardom. And he ain't even rapping no more.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Because it's like, you can have an artist, and now that they see that you actually interested, all of a sudden all these people become CEOs out the blue. You know, a pastor at church, all of a sudden this nigga know how to manage a motherfucking artist. The damn deacon is Puffy Combs. And it's, you know, all these motherfuckers got all these bright ideas, but ain't putting up a damn red cent.
You know, the thing about me is, man, I sell my merchandise. I fund all the stuff through the stuff I'm doing, so they ain't got to come out no money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's more or less than them spending that. I want you to enjoy your pocket change like I enjoy my pocket change.
Yeah.
I want you to keep more money until we start seeing, once I want you to invest, we can go 50-50 on the album. Yeah. Artists don't want to go 50-50 with you. You know what I mean? They don't understand what 50-50 is. 50-50
That's like 50-50. A production deal.
That's everything. That's half on everything.
Yeah.
That's everything. You know what I mean? Some artists don't even understand the difference between management and a CEO.
Okay.
If you don't believe it or not, for real, they don't understand that managers don't pay for nothing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If a manager paying for your shit, he out there trying to get you. And I done seen it. I done seen cats pay for cats' whole studio sessions, whole songs. You know what I mean? I'm like, who owned the rights to the song after you get finished with the studio session?
Yeah, yeah.
The person that paid for it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would your manager be paying for your songs and paying for your beat?
Yeah.
Because once he buy the beat is delivered to the person that paid the dude for the beat. So he got exclusive rights to your beat.
Yeah.
Now, I done seen managers do that. Pay for the whole beat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, when I pay for exclusive right for beats, they come to my house. I mean, they come to my email.
That's right.
And whoever name is on that contract for that song, that beat come to. You know what I mean? But my artists ain't at risk. They already know. I didn't show them.
In your opinion, was Ike Turner a bad manager?
Nah. He was just abusive.
Okay.
He was just a beater.
Okay.
You know
what else, Suge Knight? Was he?
Suge Knight was a beater. He was abusive.
You know what's crazy though, because they made some really good music.
They made some good money. Steve, what's his name? Suge Knight was a good manager.
Yeah.
But these dudes they didn't have no people behind them. Suge Knight then scouted them out before he signed them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? He put everybody on, but a lot of cats didn't know how to tuck some money or bring Big Unc with you all the time. You know what I mean? It wasn't no badder person than Suge Knight. Ain't nobody knocked Suge Knight out early. They knocked him out too late.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy though? Because people say a lot, and I will say this though. Death Row made some really good music under his umbrella.
We wouldn't be here without Death Row.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they made some damn good music. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's all we listened to was shit, Snoop and the Dog Pound.
Snoop, the Dog Pound. Like, I remember I was asking somebody what their favorite movie soundtrack was, right? So I asked 3 people. One person said, Menace to Society. I said, that's a good one. They said, what's yours? I said, Above the Rim. He said, that's a good one. This other dude said, I'm going to save mine for last. He hadn't joint. The other dude might have said, Boys in the Hood. I said, what's yours? I'm hella juiced to hear what he got to say. You know what this fool said? Little Shop of Horrors, kid.
Nah, that was the dopest one above the rim.
Above the rim, though. But you know what's so crazy about that? That was on Death Row.
Yeah, I didn't know that till later.
And do you want me to tell you what was so crazy about that? It was an East Coast movie with a West Coast soundtrack. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, I like to think hella deep like I smoke weed, but I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? If Tupac, right, didn't die in Juice, he could have been Birdie in Above the Rim. Above the Rim could have been Juice Part 2. Mm-hmm. Is that a fact? Because he was on the same shit. Yeah. Bishop and Birdie was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pac was before his time. I think Pac just taught everybody how to hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He taught cats to go beyond just rapping. You know what I mean? Get more revenue. He was the first person to break the barrier of all that shit, man.
When you say barrier of all that shit, are you talking about acting?
Just rapping. Yeah, they're just rapping. You know, because cats came out just rapping. Pac was the first one to like really take like a movie with Janet. You know what?
I'm actually credit that to Ice Cube.
Oh, I think what he
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say though, it's funny though because when Pac got on, Pac had like 3 movies back to back.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you know, Ice Cube definitely like Boys in the Hood. That's damn near like black people's 10 Commandments. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody saw that movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody saw that movie. It ain't too many black movies with a rapper in it. I don't think no movie with a rapper is bigger than Boys in the Hood.
Nah, Menace.
What rapper was in it?
What rapper was in it?
I'm talking about major rapper.
Too Short.
But I'm saying
MC8.
But
DJ Pooh.
But MC8 wasn't the main character though.
Nah, but he was in it though. The nigga
he was in it,
but he was popping. CMW.
CMW was in it. I mean,
I'm talking about that was the Compton Most Wanted era.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. CMW. I love the Duck Sick. That's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. It's a Compton thing when they took that. Don't. I fuck with that. You know
see, when Pac came out in the movies, we all didn't know who Pac was. We just knew him from Juice. And then when Above the Rim came out, that's when all the cats got on Pac.
I knew who Pac was from Same Song when he said Tupac, go ahead and rock. But I thought he was Wesley Snipes though at first. You know what I'm saying? I thought that nigga was Wesley Snipes. I'm like, damn, Wesley Snipes can rap? Because I was a little nigga back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So talk about one of the artists that you feel like, man, this motherfucker got me working too hard. Like, how do you let an artist go?
Wow. That's just... Man, I let an artist go in a positive way. This is a positive breakup.
Okay.
You know, because I'm just keeping it 100 with you. This is real 100.
So you got Larry Lair. Larry Lair ain't making a motherfucking cut. You know what I'm saying? Larry Lair. First off, what does it take for Larry Lair to get his ass on the chopping block? Is it coming? Is it forgetting lyrics on stage?
Nah, fucking off my money.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm just serious though. Like that's just real shit. Just like consistently though. Like I'm talking about like paying for shit and you ain't showing up.
Okay.
Paying for studio time, you not pulling through. Taking a beat and not spending no time in the studio. I mean, I'm just talking about like real. You want the real raw and uncut? I'm just gonna give you the real raw and uncut. Like shit that I done had to do in a positive way.
Yeah. Do you write motherfuckers up like a real job?
Nah, we ain't doing shit like that. I'm just telling you like experience shit I had to go through. Like, you know, like cats not. I'm spending my own hard-earned money on you, and I know you talented. I know you raw as fuck. Mm-hmm. But why I got one song out of 6 hours?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Who else getting that studio time?
Yeah.
The partners? Or you just fucking off my money and just sending me back some shit so I can be quiet.
Oh, so you don't sit in on the studio sessions?
I mean, sometimes I don't. I can be doing something else. I'm a person, I multitask, so I'm probably doing some other shit that day. Or it's like, I got a studio session this Saturday in Arkansas. I'm not gonna be there, but they got 8 hours out there.
Gotcha.
But it's just the chopping block is like, it's not a one-time thing. It's not a two-time thing. It's like 3 or 4 times. Or I'll probably sit back and my girl might be like, "Babe, damn, you ain't got nothing out of them." You know what I mean? And make me say, "Ding!" Like, damn, you just wasting my money and my time, man. I got too many hours to be playing.
That's what women are there for. They definitely supposed to. The man is the sun, the woman is the moon, and sometimes a nigga need that night vision. Like, hello.
Yeah, you just gotta. And you don't want to tear the artist down.
Yeah.
You want to keep it 100 with them. Like, bro, if you were spending your own money, you'd be in here working harder and harder and harder. Like, I'm spending my own money. I don't have no record label budget.
Yeah.
This is not a Universal Records budget. This is not $15,000 that they gave me to go book you a whole bunch of studio time with.
Yeah.
This is my money. I'm booking you studio time with. I'm paying for all your flights and your trips and all this shit.
Okay.
And if you messing off my money, it's like consistently. I'm like, nah, we go part ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I might not made a dime back from you on all these streams, and you got to look at everything. I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at sales. I'm looking at performance, production, drive, motivation, secrets. Because it's cats out here that, just had to just cut them loose because it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes.
Have you ever had to let an artist go because they might have been just like too far off into the streets?
Nah. No, okay. I had to, nah. We ain't gonna even speak on that, nah.
Okay. Well, shit. Moving right along, you know what I'm saying? So you said that you still freestyle and shit like that?
Nah, I can, but you know what I mean? But it was whatever, but you know what I mean?
I'm finna throw a beat on. I want to hear something.
Man, it got to be a raw beat though, bro.
I got 5 on it.
And come on, man. I need some new shit.
Okay, my bad. Do we got something new?
Let me see what we got, man. I'm gonna have to do it for the old school, for the youngsters, man.
This motherfucker.
Knock something. Knock something. I knock something. Hit the block running, bitch, knock something. It's off the dome, y'all. And if it's popping, if it's popping. And if it's stopping, if it's stopping. If the pistol pop out, it's just chopping. I move through the money like the cash flow. A nigga don't hang around no ragged hoes. Dope dollars make sense. Niggas hit the fence. Bitch better run with the flints. My words didn't make no sense, but the bitch better jump out the trench. Alibaba got 40 thieves. I got dollars, cash, in the G's. I say, bitch, who, bitch, please. It's the nigga from the freeze, from the sucker to the freeze.
High knocker, top notch, a bopper. My crew be Zulu like Shaka. Warlords of Star Wars, Chewbacca. Tactics to blow out your pasta. Dirt chopper, shells big as lobster. D's keep a freak that's sweet like peach cobbler. Green acres, Jaja, Gabora, crops of marijuana grown in California.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch, best believe I'm gon' knock her. Hit a boyfriend with a whole Mac chopper. Get the bitch in the moat in the straight lobster. A nigga coming through in the job lopper. If she wanna come through, she better slobber. On the nigga knobber, head to the baba. I'm the nigga come through with the Glock, then I rob ya. Tell a bitch who am I, I'm the mill mobber.
Tell your suck L's and bust L's to try to crush L. You never crush L, I smash L. Finna get the cash L. On the block L, load the clip L. Up in the Glock L. Niggas never rip L, or stop L. I'm from the block L, or Trey 9 L. That's where they find L. From the West Oakland, when niggas probably blow your chest open. And niggas blowing on some song, nigga, I blow your chest open, yeah.
From the 94124, the dynamite on the mic might explode. Let me hit the harbor to the road, the street code. Niggas be bold. Old ass nigga, you be hella old. Old like bread on some motherfucking mold. Niggas know the code. That's it, y'all. Fucking around.
Yo, the way that I spit, it's just federal talk. I turn my path and I'm a flash like Incredible Hulk. To sum it up, you know I don't give a fuck. I'm yelling, come on, you know what I want.
So, man, hope I passed that motherfucking test, man. You know a nigga still got it, but a nigga ain't trying to do it, man. You know, but a nigga can't do it, though.
Yeah, you was a fool for that, though, man. Did you smoke some endo?
No weed, man. I don't smoke. I ain't drunk no alcohol in 15 years.
Damn. I remember one time when I was hella loaded at the bar, it was this chick there. I said, do you drink? She said, no, I don't drink. I said, damn, how long you had that problem?
Hey, I'm going to tell you what happened with this broad, right?
Why she got to be a broad, though?
Hey, because she's a bride for this one. She said, I said, I don't drink. She said, why? Why don't you drink? I said, bitch, why you don't smoke crack? You smoke crack? I hit her with that. She shut the fuck up.
Was she have black and white?
Nah, she was different.
Okay.
She was different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But she came at me foul and she just wouldn't leave it alone. She's like, well, why don't you drink? I said, bitch, I can. Well, first of all, I quit because I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Some cats don't know when to stop.
Like it was interfering like with the business that you actually had to
handle? Nah, it was just too much wrong shit going in with the alcohol. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like some cats, they can. You know how you got that functional cousin that can snort coke all the time and that nigga just still functioning after 20 years?
Yeah.
I was a nigga that couldn't drink no alcohol and just survive. It was over with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, I'm glad God blessed me with the gift of me to say, hell nah, it's over with. You know what I mean?
You know, it's great. We give homage to the train.
Them situations, man, you be caught slipping.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I could definitely just tie a lot of bad shit into drinking and shit like that. I do. Man, this has been the happiest 2 motherfucking years of my motherfucking life. My gold tooth is shining hard than a motherfucker after I start drinking instantly, nigga.
Yep, yeah, that liquor ain't cool for everybody, man. You know, you just got to just know when to quit. Just like some cats just got to know when they're not the rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some cats just like, you ain't the nigga. You know what I mean? Some cats just got to know how to fall back and let that artist be the superstar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of cats that want to rap and want to waste your time. I mean, I got artists all the time telling me that what projects they want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I want to, as soon as I come around, I just want to I'm like, nigga, you ain't fucking with me. You fucking me when you see me. You know what I mean? They fuck with me when they see me. They like, you know, they got all these pictures and these ideas and shit. I'm like, nigga, consistency is somebody calling me when I ain't calling you. If I'm calling somebody else, if I'm putting him on, I'm out here with this cat busting all these moves and shit. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
Don't follow me and unfollow me and follow me.
Yeah.
Because you see me with Boosie. Don't follow me and unfollow me because you see me doing an interview with Fame Media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't follow me because I'm crushing shit and I'm out here. I'm like, nigga, I'm grinding like I'm rapping.
Yeah, definitely.
And I tell these cats the method and in this music industry, you got to stay out here in they face. In they face. If you feel like you slowing down, you got to just make something pop. You got to go do something.
Do you feel like certain artists, right, actually have built up the fact that they're mysterious or elusive, kind of like Andre 3000?
Yeah.
Like he could drop right now and everybody would buy his album.
Andre 3000?
Just because he's been gone so long.
Yeah, for sure. He can because he left on a good term.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's one of them ones that you just we waiting to hear what he got.
Yeah.
But if Big Boy dropped, it's different.
It is.
It ain't no hate.
No.
Andre 3000 is like a whole different drop. It's like an Erykah Badu project and drop. Boom, we gotta listen to see what she coming with.
You know what's crazy? Because they're damn near the same motherfucker.
Who?
Erykah Badu and Andre 3000. I'm talking about like what she does. She's him at what you know, like.
Because don't get me wrong, Big Boy is raw as fuck.
Yeah.
But if he drop, is not as. I mean, Big Boy and Andre 3000 then touched 2 different fan bases, but the same fan bases. But he didn't wore different type of clothes and shit. Came out looking. You know what I mean? Hardcore are just hippie-ish or whatever he looked. He just jumped to a whole nother level of fame to where we tuning in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if Dr. Dre and Eminem drop right now, the first person we gonna be listening for is Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Eminem had that time. You know, I'm just saying though, if Eminem dropped right now, he wouldn't do as good as Dr. Dre did.
Does Eminem always drop with Dr. Dre?
Nah, I'm just saying though, you talking about drops. Like will we be tuned in?
Yeah. You know what? I think if Dre dropped with anybody, I think if Dre dropped with motherfucking Vanilla Ice right now, people will pick it up because they want to hear Dr. Dre. I think that goes with anybody. If Dr. Dre right now dropped with Snoop Doggy Dogg and it was Doggy Style Part 2, people would pick that shit up.
Hell yeah. They working on an album right now. They working on some shit I know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they was in the studio.
Okay.
You know, when Snoop in the studio with him, and I think he said that he working on some shit with Dre.
Yeah.
But it's just certain shit. You know, it's a lot of people that you can't bring back. Yeah. That you think can come back. They can't come back. I tell cats, I deal with cats. I mean, I got cats that come to me and say, hey, man, can you manage me? Can you put me out? Can you work with me? And I say to myself, realistically, I'm like, no. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be a waste of my time, and you didn't set out too long to get back. Yeah. You got to look at it like, just don't take their money. You ain't going to be able to get no results. Ain't nobody checking for them. Ain't nobody out here trying to put them on. So me and my time and my frame, I said, no, I'm not a rapper. I want to do what I'm good at. Yeah. I was always good with RBL, watching and studying. I was always that feature rapper. I was the one that did all the features with Black C and Hitman, and always had that one verse, like boom. But I make sure on that song, I was the nigga on that song. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, Hitman and Black and them always came tight, but I always had to do that rememberable verse. Yeah. Ooh, that nigga came hard. But it just be a line. But I just wasn't the person that just wanted to do a whole album. I was just too caught up in different stuff. My mind wasn't made up on being a rapper. You know
Have you ever had to tell a close friend no?
What you mean? No to what?
Like, you know, like somebody that you fuck with heavy, and they was like, man, could you manage me or could you put me out? And you was like, no.
Nah, I ain't never did nobody like that. It's just they did it to themselves. They wasn't ready. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you can give them the ropes. You can bring somebody around, and you can see they vibes, and they can see what you doing, and you can just get the wrong rub for them and back off them, period, and niggas won't even contact you. Yeah, they already know this shit too difficult what I'm doing. I'm out here booking rooms. I'm doing shit in advance. I'm doing everything. It's not like, it ain't like I did this today. I booked this with my boy a week ago. You know what I mean? But I'm like, and I got other ideas coming up. I can't put all my eggs in the basket. I be wanting social media to see like, whoa, this nigga just, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to Houston. I'm finna go back to Atlanta. It's just, I say the drive and the motivation came from my mama passing in December 31st. Worst day of my life. You know
Last year?
I mean? Yeah, not 2019. December 31st, New Year's Eve. Damn. When my mama passed, it just made me just push harder. And I just been grinding ever since. And just, you know, just coronavirus, been stuck in the house, kids growing up. It just made me just see that if I want it, I'm going to have to go out there and get it. And I try to instill that in every artist that I fuck with. Like, bro, you got to be out here. Like, don't waste your own time. Because in a minute, you going to be old, my nigga. You might be 20 right now. In a minute, you going to be 30. That shit go just like that.
It do.
You know what I mean? You be popping right now. If you let that shit slow down, shit'll be fucked up. So I just try to stay ahead of the game for them. I'm talking about like booking interviews with people like they know of in social media. But you know what I mean? It's just a lot of grind and hustle, and I'm doing the same thing that y'all doing out here hustling. You got to be out here hustling. You got to wear your own merch. I don't wear Ralph Lauren. I don't wear Nike sweatsuits and shit like that. I wear the shoes. Yeah. But you would never catch me in no Polo Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, or no Birkin, no clothing, or none of that shit. You'll see me in AMG Alias Music Group all day, like with new, like Lettermans, our shirts, our T-shirts and hats and beanies, because it's a marketing thing. And I learned that from my big homie, Black C. When we used to go places, Black always made sure we all stayed looking the same. We all had like the same black shirts. We had bandanas. We had hats. So we niggas never knew how much money we had. I was at shows broke as fuck, but I had an outfit on and I was looking like, you know, all the bitches didn't know I was broke, but they couldn't tell because we never was out there looking toe up. You know, we had a fresh shirt. A fresh do-rag, a fresh hat. We out there, we the militia. You know what I mean? We hitting shit. So when I just been around too many hustlers in the music industry, like I used to watch Black have all his merch in a room and we'd go in like, Blunt, can I get a extra large or a small shirt? Boom. But I make sure that I had that shit, but it just taught me how to market. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I did my logo, I said, Black, you know, what that look like? He was like, that's dope. Do it. And I went with it. You know, you got to get the approval of the big homie. to say like your shit dope. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even made it. I would have made it square, yellow, or whatever color. But when he appraised it, when he said yeah for sure, I said okay, because another nigga, I know he had taste. Yeah, you know certain niggas don't know how to design shit. Yeah, but if you look at cats merchandise, you see like shit like it pop out. So when I did that, I'm like, our RBO uniforms used to be plain and basic. Yeah. That's why my shit plain and basic. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't like all that old different ass shit.
Yeah, my that old shit that make you.
It don't make me have to think that much.
Exactly. Like, some of that shit be too busy.
To it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like my shit say straight what it is. AMG.
We was talking about logos not too long ago. What do you think the world's most famous logo is?
Nike.
I'll go Nike. You know who I go?
Who?
McDonald's.
Yeah, for sure.
A kid say McDonald's before they can even talk. McDonald's. They say that shit before they can even talk.
Yeah, my daughter say Magic Donald's.
Shit like that. But you know what she mean, though. She wants some of them fries, though. Yeah. So before we get out of here, man, let everybody know where they can find you out, drop your handles and stuff like that.
www.aliasmusicgroup.com, AMG, Alias Music Group, LLC, Instagram, Twitter, Alias Music Group. Facebook, Alias Music Group, social media, all the platforms, everywhere, Spotify. You can just find me anywhere, man. Google me, aliasmusicgroup.com. If you go to my website, you can get all my links, www.aliasmusicgroup.com. And my big cartel for my merchandise is up there, my Spotify's, my SoundCloud, all that stuff is attached to my website. You know what I mean? For sure.
For sure. And I want to give a big shout out to my son Honorable with his clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? Divinity to infinity. I'm proud of you, boy. My son, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
For sure. And I am L-Deez, also known Lawrence the One, for another episode I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.
Appreciate y'all.